Hello. First of all, I would like to thank everyone to make the time and consider my invitation for a demonstration team. My goal of this presentation to try my best to explain what this team is about and goal of team in detail as possible, and hopefully will answer most of the questions you might have and make that consideration to, I guess, accept the invitation. What demonstration team means, it will be team working on various aspects of taekwondo of performance, as well as compete on form aspects of in tournaments instead of the sparring or the fighting aspects. Um, the taekwondo is split into big two, which is either forms or sparring. Sparring is the one that you see on the Wednesday, and they make contact and kind of do practice for self defense. The form is more of the memorization as well as performance, and of course, the learning to really working on that precision and power as well. For demonstration team, it's focusing on those two big thing or on form aspect, and there will be two big thing, which is a form or performance with the breaking techniques. The goal changes how the technique is performed. For form will be on accuracy and who likes that kind of things, meaning they're into more routines, they love to perform. Those are the things that will help out to be this team and take it to the next level and give them challenge beyond what regular class provides. Belief form is based off performance, and it is for in Korean we call it pumse. It's not bound to just regular forms. We do have the traditional form we do in class that we compete on, as well as they sometimes have a group form competitions, as well as the full demonstration team or performance competition, which will have creative forms and music forms involved, which they use as performance. And like I said, second aspect is more of your breaking, which focus on precision as well as higher techniques, show effectiveness of techniques as well as more coordination work, more jumping air, I guess, coordination, a little bit of tumbling, combined with some kicking and kicking to punches and so on. Bring it all together and synchronization and perform is what we call demonstration or demo, and that will be what this team's goal is about. Why I'm inviting basically you guys for each student. I believe they have potential and maybe can benefit from the things that we teach in demo class, that will spark another one, right? Meaning, I'm sure they're excited in regular class as well. I'm inviting anyone purple belt and above. But at the same time, you will have those run into them feeling stagnant and so on around this time, either purple belt, orange belt, green belt, and so on. And it's a perfect way to kind of get them out of those kind of plateaus. It could be any higher belts too. They always hit a little bit of hard time with the interest sometimes, just because they feel like they're doing same thing over and over. And joining our teams will definitely push towards them to spark another energy or motivation to kind of train ahead. And that is one of the things I invite for. Within the team, they get to build on the team environment as well as skill development of doing advanced technique, and they get to be spotlighted, meaning learn to be in front of people and compete and be as a team and have that support as well. As well as, just having different experience going out in competitions as well as perform for, it could be just internally to our school, or we do very rarely, about once a year we'll probably do external events that is provide either city or school to perform at, which will go out and do the performance as a team and representing ideal martial arts. What we expect from students, and what to expect. Attendance will be weekly practice. Usually, we average about 3 Fridays a month, and we do have optional Sunday practice. Sunday practice, we do provide more. However, it's not a mandatory. What is mandatory and try to make it as mandatory is Fridays. That does not mean we're gonna be stickler on, you cannot have vacation or you cannot do this. If you cannot make it, you cannot make it. However, I do want to keep it as under two excuse absences within the 3 months term. Because in 3 months, you're looking at maybe 9 practices on Friday. 9 Fridays out of 3 months is what we're asking. And with two away, you're looking at maybe six practice. And that's already self going to be small enough, right? So I don't want it to be where in team environment to lose out in classes, as well as once they start to lose coming out or attendance level, their attitude of wanting to be in team or they feeling behind is always going to kick in, which makes it harder. Sunday practice is more smaller group is what we notice because it is not mandatory, so not everybody comes out. However, it is great opportunity to get their levels up on technique and really learn the details of things. So if you're interested in that, definitely do check that out. We do want positive attitude from the students. It is, they got to bring their A game into energy and attitude, ready to work with other teammate as well as learning from just, me as well as I'll explain later. I do have another master that runs the demo team and we're here to help, but then we cannot do this as just regular class, right? We're expecting them to be in front of people, be an example, be a good role model. Then I need them to have that respect and teamwork aspect. And then, of course, lastly, we do need parent support. It is essential since majority of transportation as well as financial support is done by you parents, and we will need to schedule support for schedule. But I totally understand life happens. Like I said earlier, only thing I do ask is just communicate with me. I'll be the one kind of relaying and managing around more on the logistics on side. So just let me know, if we can't do anything about it, what can we do? Life happens. So don't worry. We do, long as we communicate, I believe we always can come to understanding for each other. Um, Team is ran by mostly right now teaching wise is done by Master Nick. I know new students haven't seen him. He worked with me for a very long time. He was a student of mine before when I was younger, and then he worked with me for several years. Right now he has a different job as well, or wanting to pursue different careers, but he's helping me on demo team because he himself has a very passionate demo history. So he wants to kind of provide that for the students as well as I'm getting older too. So I'm trying to have help out here and there. But I just not in the front line anymore. Just kind of managing and helping him out. But I can guarantee that his teaching is above and beyond, and then he will take care of you guys as well as I'm here most of the time. So you will be in good hands. So practice schedules, I try to provide these calendars out every 3 months. So our term for the team is every 3 months. You commit to that 3 months as much as you can. And I try my best, or me and Master Nick talk about it. We'll try to provide, much as we can. Now, schedule do change here and there if needed. However, we try to save our time and commit to this time as well. So we expect that from the team too, right? However, if anything happens, just let us know. It's summertime, especially, and I know it will be tough. So don't worry too much. That's why we take at least July as a summer break. But I know some schools are getting out early June, and some are taking vacations. You're not gonna be penalized for that, long as you make effort to make that Sunday practice and make that time coming out to other classes. That way, the student is keeping up with what's coming up. Um, The team, like I said, are at the beginning, there's basically three big things. They will compete as an individual or team pumse or form competitions. Now those will be, we go out, usually we try to pick tournament that are not too far. Usually is Azusa or Pomona and things like that. Usually it comes with the fee, unfortunately, but there will be needed to be covered by you guys on parent side. But if, let's say, the second part where team is involved, let's say they do group forms or they do as a big group as a whole team, that will be covered by me, or as a school will cover that. So you'll always be, just know that if we go tournament, individual portion is always covered by parents or you guys or family. And then demo team involvement, any kind of group thing, we will be covering that for you guys. As well as lastly is just the, any kind of demonstration opportunities or internally or externally or community events. Those will be the ones that will go out and perform as a team. We'll try to set one full performance kind of set for the year, and we'll try to kind of repeat that out, and we try to build on it as we go. What's the cost? Like I said, term duration. Each term is 3 months and will be renewed at end of term. It's not automatic renewal, of course. As you know, with our regular membership too, we always make sure you guys have talk as well as kind of letting you know in what's coming up, and you guys can decide from there. Membership fee at beginning first term, just to cover all the equipments and things that we provide. It will be 250 for first term, and then 200 per term thereafter. This fee will cover your T-shirt, the team T-shirt, uniform, the team jacket, team training, as well as, like I said, if there is any group competition that we do, which we're planning on for this coming September. Those things will be covered by us, but they do require individual competition portion as well. Then that will be covered by the family. So there's always two different things for most tournaments. So anything that's kind of stated as a team will cover, but if it's individual that needed to be done, it will be covered by the family. And hopefully that give you somewhat insight of what you and your child or children are invited for. I'm excited to reignite the passion and work with the team. There will be calendar links for first trial for signing up, to give me heads up that who will be showing up to trial. If not, just reply back to either email or text that I sent out, and we should be good to go. Yeah, if you have any question, just let me know. I'm here to help out. As much question as needed. If you like, you can text us or email us. I can definitely answer that for you. Master Van will try to run it, but he's not part of this team aspect on it. He runs his own sparring team, which is a separate team from us. That's why communication should be either with me or on Fridays with the Master Nick, and we'll try to help you out. If you're ready to sign up, I'll be sending out link probably after the first trial, which will be this Friday, April 24th, I believe. And we'll try to go from there. And then you can decide within about a week or two, because second trial class will be May 8th. And you can decide to continue from there or not. I hope to see whoever I'm sending out, meaning I do want them to be part of the team. If I didn't think so, I wouldn't even send out an email or text or any invite. Because we do put in thoughts, right? We want to make sure team environment is well too. So we do want to try to select our team with everything in mind. So please consider it, and come out and have them, enjoy it. And if it doesn't work out, no problem. If it does, we'll hope to make the better team. Thank you so much for your time.